Good morning everybody, welcome to our Pecha Kucha presentation. We are from group 2, consists of Axelius, Rahdiyanto Sudiro, Sudarma Arta and me, Bayu Sutha. We will explain somebody's biography. I have a question. Do you know Jack Ma? I think that's a question I don't need to ask, because I'm sure all of you know who is Jack Ma. Yep, in general, we know that Jack Ma is a founder and the CEO of Alibaba Group, one of the largest e-commerce business in the world. On September 10, 1964, Jack Ma was born in Hangzhou, which is the largest capital in Zhejiang province. Hangzhou is one of the most famous and prosperous cities in China, partly because of its beautiful natural scenery. But unfortunately, Jack Ma was born in Hangzhou in a difficult economic situation. Jack Ma comes from a family that lives barely, or we can say a weak economy. His father named Mai Laifa, who only worked as a musician and traditional storyteller, while his mother is a housewife named Chui Wenchai. Since childhood, Jack Ma had to deal with various problems. Jack Ma was refused at every school where he wanted to study. Even since elementary school, he has received various rejection because he has poor math test scores. Since he was 12 years old, Jack Ma was interested in learning English. For 8 years, he worked as a tour guide in a hotel near Lake Hangzhou with the intention of understanding English better. He even willingly drove his bicycle for 40 minutes to the hotel where he could learn English. 8 years of hanging out with foreign tourists really changed Jack's view of life. Jack Ma felt himself thinking more globally. What the tourists told him was very different from everything that he learned from the teachers and books at school, so that made him even more interested in learning the outside world. At the time of adolescence, Jack Ma had failed the university entrance exam twice and had applied for 10 times to study at Harvard, and all were rejected. But he never gave up. Then he took the third exam of the 3 opportunities that existed, and finally he officially became a student of the Hangzhou Teachers Institute, a special college. He met his wife Zhang Ying while he was studying at the Hangzhou Teachers Institute. Jack Ma received his D3 degree in literature in 1988. After that, Jack Ma and his lover married. The couple is blessed with a son named Ma Yuan-kun and a woman named Ma Yuan-bo. After graduating from Hangzhou Teacher Institute, Jack Ma later became an English teacher in Hangzhou with low salary every month. Before that, he had registered dozens of jobs but was always refused.
We all know what KFC is. Jack Ma once tried to work at KFC, but it was not easy as we thought. He once registered to be an employee at KFC, but from 27 people who registered, only 26 were accepted. Only he was not accepted. Besides that, he also registered in 30 companies, but all were rejected. In 1995, he went to the United States to become a translator. At there, he met his friend. Jack Ma was introduced to the internet by his friend. His friend said that everything could be found on the internet. But when he typed the keyword beer in China on the search engine, there were no data about it. With the help of his friend, he managed to create a website for China's translation service. Short story, in 1999, he gathered 17 friends in his apartment and put forward his idea to create an online market. With the help of his 17 friends in Hangzhou, they collected $60,000. Then, Jack Ma founded Alibaba.com, an e-commerce site that brings together shoppers and customers on a global scale. The name of Alibaba itself he got when he was at a coffee shop in San Francisco to think about the name of a company that was right for his company. But the name was easily known to people. Then he thought of the name Alibaba. Then he decided to use Alibaba as his company name because it's easy to spell, easy to remember, and known globally. In May 2003, Alibaba establishing a subsidiary namely Taobao, a shopping site that has similar function to eBay. eBay is a popular online shopping in China at the time. To compare with eBay, Jack Ma makes free sales transaction at Taobao brought from sellers and buyers. In 2007, eBay leaves China online market cost defeated by Taobao. In May 2009, Jack Ma was awarded by Time magazine. He was included in 100 most influential people of the world and in the list of 10 most respected entrepreneurs in China at Forbes magazine. This is an extraordinary thing because not just anyone can be published in the Time or Forbes magazine, especially Jack Ma is one of the list of the 100 most influential people in the world. Jack Ma resigned as the Alibaba CEO because he thought that it was time for Alibaba to be led by someone who has a younger soul. Daniel Zhang was chosen by Jack Ma because he has analytical thinking that is difficult to match as strongly addressed to the company mission and vision and continue to innovate and test creative business model. In August 2014, on the New York Stock Exchange, Alibaba set a world record where Alibaba corporate value reached 162.7 billion US dollar with an estimated price of around $66 share. This put Alibaba as the third largest internet company listed on the stock market. On September 10, 2018, Jack Ma announced that he will resign as executive chair of Alibaba Group next year with a net worth of 34.7 billion US dollar in 2018. With that much wealth, Jack Ma is one of the richest people of the world and is even the richest person in Asia. Based on a very motivating story from the billionaire Jack Ma, we can learn that don't panic when we experience a failure of life, don't despair and feel we are the lowest compared to others. From the quotes, make no mistake until you are 25 years old, today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, and the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Don't give up yourself and still give the best you can. Just it from us. This is far from the Pecha Kucha presentation to be perfect, but we hope all of you can learn something from Jack Ma. The last word from us, thank you very much and have a nice day.